Welcome back to WiseGOLD, where we explore useful and fascinating knowledge tailored for those entering the golden years of life. Join us as we dive into valuable experiences, skills, and insights to make your journey even richer and more meaningful. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on the great video we have in store. It was a brisk autumn afternoon, and Harold found himself sitting quietly on a familiar park bench, the same one he had visited for years. As he watched the vibrant young joggers pass by with ease, he reflected on how, not too long ago, he had been among them, full of energy and endurance. Now, at 83 years old, things were different. Simple activities that once seemed effortless, like running or carrying his grandchildren, had become increasingly difficult. But instead of feeling defeated, Harold decided to take a different approach. He knew he couldn't turn back the clock, but he could still live a full and meaningful life by adjusting his lifestyle to his changing abilities. Harold's story resonates with millions of older adults worldwide who find themselves navigating the natural limitations that come with aging. Today's video, we will explore 9 things that 99% of people in their 70s and 80s cannot do as easily as they once did, and how the 1% left can do these things. The cases cited in the video are all real cases that I was fortunate to know when participating in supporting a local elderly health club. 1. Running long distances. For most people in their 70s and 80s, running long distances is simply not feasible. The body naturally undergoes changes such as reduced muscle mass, joint deterioration, and decreased cardiovascular endurance, which can make high-impact activities like running much more challenging. Margaret, a 78-year-old former marathon runner, fondly remembers the thrill of completing her last race in her mid-60s. However, as she approached her late 70s, she started to experience pain in her knees and hips, which eventually made running impossible. While this was initially disheartening, Margaret decided to shift her focus. She began swimming regularly at her local pool, a low-impact exercise that allowed her to stay active without the strain on her joints. Not only did swimming keep her fit, but it also provided a sense of peace and relaxation that she hadn't expected. Older adults who can no longer run can still engage in other forms of low-impact cardiovascular exercise, such as swimming, cycling, or walking. These activities are gentler on the joints, while still providing significant health benefits. Additionally, strength training with light weights or resistance bands can help maintain muscle mass and support joint health, reducing the discomfort associated with high-impact activities. 2. Lifting heavy objects. As people age, muscle mass and strength tend to decrease, making it more difficult to lift heavy objects. This can affect day-to-day activities such as carrying groceries, moving furniture, or even lifting grandchildren. Jim, an 81-year-old retired carpenter, spent most of his life using his strength to build things. However, as he grew older, he found himself unable to lift even moderately heavy objects without straining. Carrying a bag of groceries from the car to the house left him winded and sore for days. Instead of pushing through and risking injury, Jim adapted by using a small, lightweight grocery cart with wheels to transport his items. He also started working with light resistance bands to maintain the strength he still had, allowing him to remain as independent as possible. Strength training for older adults can significantly improve muscle tone and overall strength even at an advanced age. Simple exercises with light weights or resistance bands when done consistently, can lead to improvements in physical ability. Additionally, practical tools such as wheeled grocery carts, grabbers for reaching high shelves, or even ergonomic kitchen utensils can make daily tasks easier without risking injury. 3. Standing or sitting for long periods. One of the most common complaints among people in their 70s and 80s is the discomfort associated with standing or sitting for extended periods. This discomfort can stem from a variety of sources, including lower back pain, poor circulation, or conditions such as varicose veins or arthritis. Elizabeth, 75, had always enjoyed attending her grandson's soccer games, but after standing for just 20 minutes, she would start feeling a sharp pain in her lower back, forcing her to sit down or leave early. She wasn't ready to give up attending these important family events, so she came up with a solution: bringing a foldable chair with extra lumbar support. This simple adjustment allowed her to continue attending the games comfortably while enjoying her family's company. For older adults who struggle with standing or sitting for long periods, regular movement is key. Taking breaks to stretch, walk, or simply change positions can help improve circulation and reduce stiffness. Additionally, investing in supportive seating, such as ergonomic chairs or cushions with lumbar support, can alleviate pressure on the back and joints. Some individuals may also benefit from compression socks to improve circulation, especially if they have to sit or stand for prolonged periods. 4. Navigating stairs easily. Stairs can pose a significant challenge for older adults due to decreased leg strength, balance issues, and joint pain. Many individuals in their 70s and 80s find themselves avoiding stairs altogether due to the risk of falling or experiencing discomfort. John, 79, had lived in the same two-story home for decades. While he cherished the memories tied to the house, he started to dread climbing the stairs to reach his bedroom. The steps felt steeper with each passing year, and he worried about falling. Instead of moving to a new home, John installed a stair lift, which allowed him to continue living in his beloved house without the physical strain of climbing stairs. With the stair lift in place, he could comfortably and safely move between floors. For those who find stairs difficult, there are several options to consider. Installing handrails, stair lifts, or even relocating essential living spaces to the ground floor can make a home more accessible. Additionally, balance-improving exercises such as Tai Chi or chair yoga can help older adults maintain their ability to navigate stairs with more confidence. 5. Driving long distances or at night. Driving often becomes more challenging for people in their 70s and 80s. Vision changes, slower reaction times, and reduced mobility can make long-distance driving or driving at night particularly difficult and unsafe. Marie, 76, had always loved taking road trips with her husband, but over time, she began to notice that her night vision was deteriorating. Glare from oncoming headlights became overwhelming, and she often felt anxious when driving after dark. Rather than giving up driving completely, Marie limited her trips to daytime hours and shorter distances, ensuring that she still enjoyed her independence while staying safe. Regular eye checkups are essential for addressing vision issues early. Many older adults can benefit from glasses or contacts designed specifically for driving. Additionally, older drivers can take refresher courses that focus on safe driving practices for seniors, helping them adapt to the physical changes that come with age. When driving becomes too challenging, alternative transportation options like ride-sharing services, public transportation, or community shuttles can provide independence without the risks associated with driving. 6. Remembering complex information. Cognitive decline is a common part of aging, with many older adults experiencing occasional memory lapses or difficulty recalling details. While these senior moments are usually benign, they can still affect daily life, especially when it comes to remembering appointments, names, or tasks that require significant concentration. Fred, 82, had always prided himself on his sharp memory, but over the past few years, he found himself forgetting the names of acquaintances and missing scheduled appointments. Instead of growing frustrated, Fred began using a calendar and writing down important information in a notebook. He also set reminders on his phone, which helped him stay organized and maintain his independence. Mental exercises such as crossword puzzles, Sudoku, reading, or even learning new skills can help older adults maintain cognitive function. Memory aids, such as planners, sticky notes, or digital reminders, can also be incredibly helpful in managing day-to-day tasks. Keeping the brain active and engaged is one of the most effective ways to combat age-related cognitive decline. 7. Handling high-tech devices. Easily, technology has rapidly evolved over the past few decades, and many older adults find it challenging to keep up with new gadgets, smartphones, or computers. The complexity of modern devices can lead to frustration, causing many seniors to shy away from technology altogether. Patricia, 74, received a new smartphone from her daughter as a gift, but was overwhelmed by its many features. She often found herself asking her grandchildren for help. Rather than giving up, Patricia decided to take a beginner's course on smartphones at her local library. Over time, she became comfortable with texting, browsing the internet, and even video calling her family. Local libraries, senior centers, and community colleges often offer tech classes specifically designed for older adults. Additionally, many companies now offer simplified versions of smartphones, tablets, and other devices that are user-friendly and designed with seniors in mind. These tools can help older adults stay connected without the frustration of complex technology. 8. Multitasking efficiently. Multitasking becomes more difficult as people age, as cognitive flexibility tends to decline. Most older adults find that focusing on one task at a time is more effective and less overwhelming than attempting to juggle multiple responsibilities simultaneously. Gloria, 83, had always been a master of multitasking, cooking dinner, cleaning the house, and entertaining guests all at once. However, she found that as she aged, trying to do too much at once left her feeling flustered and forgetful. Now, she focuses on one task at a time, completing each to the best of her ability before moving on to the next. This approach not only reduces stress, but also increases her sense of accomplishment. Focusing on a single task at a time can lead to better results and lower stress levels. For older adults who struggle with multitasking, creating a simple daily schedule or using checklists can help keep tasks manageable and reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. 9. Recovering quickly from illness or injury. The body's ability to heal and recover from illness or injury slows down significantly with age. Even simple injuries like a sprained ankle or common illnesses like the flu can take much longer to heal compared to younger years. When Arthur, 85, slipped on ice and sprained his ankle, he was surprised at how long it took for his injury to heal. In his younger days, a similar injury might have taken only a week or two to recover from, but now it stretched into months. With the help of physical therapy and a rehabilitation program, Arthur eventually regained his mobility, but the experience taught him to be more cautious in the future. Prevention is critical for older adults. Staying active, eating a nutritious diet, and scheduling regular medical checkups can reduce the risk of injury and illness. For those who do experience injury or illness, seeking medical advice early and following through with prescribed treatments is essential for a full recovery. Additionally, physical therapy can be an invaluable tool in regaining mobility and strength after an injury. While aging brings about certain limitations, it's important to remember that these challenges do not have to define one's quality of life. By embracing practical solutions, making lifestyle adjustments, and maintaining a positive attitude, older adults can continue to live fulfilling and meaningful lives well into their 70s and 80s. Whether it's finding alternative exercises, learning new skills, or adapting to physical changes, there are always ways to overcome the challenges of aging. Rather than focusing on what can no longer be done, the key is to celebrate what can still be achieved and to seek out new ways to enjoy life at every stage. And you guys, are you in the 99% or 1% group? Please share with us your story so we can build a community of healthy and happy older people.